he's actually here today. Please give a warm welcome to Shahir.
Thanks so much for having me. Wow, round of applause. I mean, this is for all of you for being here, for those of you who have organized this event. Back when I was in high school, we did not have an assembly based on all these important environmental issues. I'm really excited about the Road for Climate Action journey that's coming forward this summer. Truthfully, this is a journey for all of you. It's a journey to inspire all of you, to get motivated about the environment, and to show that the environment and humans are not two separate entities. That is, environmental health is our own health. You know, we all live, eat, and breathe the environment. We enjoy the environment if we ever get to go hiking or the beach or just sort of enjoy the clean air around us. So the two are very related, and I hope through this journey I can shine a light on the important issue of the environment and specifically climate change. There's actually a big day coming up next week. Most of you, or some of you, are probably aware. It's Earth Day. This Earth Day is an exceptionally important Earth Day. Each Earth Day is actually getting more important than the previous Earth Day. And the reason is climate change is getting more and more important of an issue, more dire, more engagement is needed with each passing year. So, with all of that in mind, this assembly is all the more important, and all of the things that you've been learning about how you can reduce your carbon footprint and leave a better landscape is just so important. When I started studying climate change 10 years ago, climate change was an issue for future generations. We were trying to protect our kids and our grandkids. In just that 10-year period, climate change has become an issue of today's generation. We will all be experiencing the effects of climate change, whether or not we're seeing them very directly right now or indirectly. As time moves forward, all of us in this room are going to be affected by climate change. Having said that, we sort of have a couple of issues, or a couple of choices in front of us. We can choose to sort of sit back and let climate change happen to us, or we can get engaged starting today to find out more about climate change, how we can advance climate policy issues to reduce the harmful impacts and to really get a hold of the climate change issue and take charge. And I hope that all of you are feeling empowered today as we move forward. California, you probably noticed in December, had an enormous wildfire. It was all over the news. California had its worst fire in history this fall, this winter actually. And its second worst fire in history was in the fall. And its third worst fire in history was was summer. We've had 3 of our worst wildfires in the 3-month period. That's pretty remarkable. This is, this is all related to temperature. Global average temperatures are going up. Did you know that we have 4 times greater, more wildfires in California than we did just 30 years ago, burning 6 times more area each year than we did a generation ago? In Boston, where I used to live, we actually had the coldest recorded temperature since the 1920s, and then 1 month later had the warmest summer-like temperatures in February. If you were ever caught in a t-shirt in February in Boston on a normal winter, that would be unheard of. So things are kind of getting all wacky all across the world, and the North Pole in February, when it's actually dark in the North Pole, had temperatures above freezing for 65 hours. These are all making headlines each year, and that's why, again, this assembly is so important. And fortunately, the Santiago campus is doing a lot with respect to the environment, and as you've come to learn, you have the Student Sustainability Council and other groups on campus, so I encourage you, find Mrs. Osborne and some other teachers on campus and find out how you can get engaged on those issues. Some of you are going to be 18 soon if you're not already, which means you can vote. The issue of climate change is something that you can now affect at the ballot by voting for candidates that are supporting climate policies and that are going to ensure that the environment is protected moving forward. So think about all these issues when you go to the ballot and become empowered when you turn 18. Now, when I started my career, actually I shouldn't say my career, when I started getting interested in science and the environment, I was your age. I was in high school. I was a freshman. I was very young, and I got inspired by a spark. And I hope today, for at least some of you, you've felt that spark. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the road for climate action. Be sure to check out the booth in the back there. I have little flyers to show you how you can follow our trip on Instagram, and there's a bunch of other cool flyers and things for you to take home today. So thank you so much.